Bonjour à tous. Hello everyone. Hope you are doing well. Welcome back all our fellow adventure seekers to yet another adventure at the heart of Swiss Alps. Welcome to Valais, a picturesque alpine village nestled in the heart of the Swiss Alps. Our adventure begins here, where we will spend the night before setting off on our hike to the Oberaletsch Hut. We will spend tonight at Hotel Valais. Valais offers a perfect blend of rustic charm and modern comfort, making it a perfect base camp for our adventure tomorrow. So now we'll settle down here for tonight and prepare ourselves for tomorrow's adventure. Good night and see you all tomorrow.
Good morning. With our gears packed and the spirit high, we'll soon hit the trail. Today's destination is Oberaletsch Hut. It will take us around 4 or 5 hours to do the hike. We will go through some diverse terrain and breathtaking natural beauty. So, let's go.
As always, before starting the hike, let us show you the location and the route over a map so that it gets clear to you all.
We came here yesterday using the beautiful cable car from Balten by Natas to Valais. From here, we'll take the T3 hiking trail that would take us through a spectacular landscape. It will be around 10 kilometers of hike, and in the process, we will ascend around 880 meters.
Right. Now you know where we are heading, in the lap of glaciers. Let's start the hike. The initial part of the trail is rather flat and quite comfortable. But we are mindful of what is in store for us. This descent would take us near a fork from where we need to climb up. A good warm-up to start with. But while coming back, this has to be climbed up. The play of clouds above the towering mountains is a never-ending spectacle that makes the journey even more pleasant. The path is very well marked, but the descent is steep. In some places, you need to take extreme caution, especially if it is wet. But from time to time, we are also getting fairly simple mountain trails. Finally, we reached where the route forks. One side goes to the famous hanging bridge, which crosses the Massa River coming out of Valais Glacier. And the other side is towards Oberaletsch Hut. This route is also called Panorama Way, which literally means panorama trail. Stunning snow-capped mountains with sleeping clouds on its lap, lush green pasture and the spring wildflower. Overall, it feels like paradise. After that little climb, we can see the massive Miskabel Horner range with the Valais village and the Gibidam Dam, which collects the melted water from Valais Glacier. And finally, we made it to the famous bridge. The steepest part will start after this. But for the moment, let's enjoy this beautiful bridge and the amazing ambience. bridge was quite impressive, right? Now let's hike up. Here is our first view of the stunning Oberaletsch glacier, which has unfortunately shrunk dramatically over time. A bit more than halfway of our hike. Now we'll take a deserved break. The view here is absolutely stunning. The towering peaks and the sprawling valleys remind us of the grandeur of nature.
I always wanted to come to this mountain hut, but as I said before, in Switzerland, the mountain hut gets booked like 1,000 years in advance. This time, I booked it 1,001 years in advance. That's the only way, because otherwise, when the weather is good, if you want to book it at the last moment, you will not get a reservation. It's not really ideal because the weather here is very unpredictable, especially in the weekend. Most of the time, the weather stays bad. So if you book too much in advance, there is a big chance that you will be disappointed and had to do a last moment cancellation because of the poor weather. But as I said, there is no other option.
This last stretch of the hike is the most treacherous and steep. Especially after lunch, it is taking us some time, look there, to catch the pace. The clouds have sculpted a sky full of mood and motion. Treacherous or not, this is definitely the most scenic part of the hike. Climbing high above the Oberaletsch glacier before taking the Corniche. Some places are really steep and you need to be sure-footed to pass with confidence. This route kind of changes a bit every season. The exposed areas get covered with snow during the winter, and when the snow melts, it takes some of the part of the path with it. Beginning of the summer hiking season, those parts are fixed by the Swiss Alpine Club. I must say, they do a great job every year. And they also make the route safe by putting chains in the exposed parts. Now we have a clear view of the Oberaletsch glacier beneath us, or at least whatever is left of it. Finally, the grandeur of the dying glacier. You can see the remains at the end. Our route is through the right wall. Can you recognize it?
And here comes the ridge. In some places, the route is fairly narrow, and in early summer, some snow still blocks the way. And the view is getting even more breathtaking. Narrow or not, it is still very carefully crafted. The ice cap of the glacier is now fully visible. There are several temporary water streams crossing the road, and we also cross some carefully. From the rock formation, it feels like we are very close. We made it to the Oberaletsch Hut, and the setting is so mesmerizing. The hut offers basic but comfortable accommodations, with a stunning panoramic view of the surrounding peaks and glaciers.
The name of this hut, Oberaletsch Hut, comes from the glacier where it is located, which is called Oberaletsch Glacier. And the setting of this hut is really amazing, right? Now, Oberaletsch, because it is just above the Alpine glacier, which is the largest glacier of Alps, which is just behind this mountain. Pretty famous. Actually, it's more famous than this Oberaletsch. So that's how this hut was named. Now, one thing that is very sad is that all these glaciers are melting in a rapid speed. And it's probably a matter of time when all the snow and ice will be gone and it will be left with only barren rocks. So to me, it is very important that we enjoy this natural phenomenon before it's too late. Anyway, now that I talked to you about the glacier, let's get some close-up view of the glacier. Shall we? So that's it. Our adventure to this amazing Oberaletsch Hut has come to an end. What a beautiful journey we had. The misty mountains with the clouds passing by was really spectacular. Yes, a bit of brighter light would have been nicer. A bit of golden lights on the mountain could have been better. Some night sky would have been nice. But you know what? These type of places, you always should have something left to come back again. Anyway, we have enjoyed it thoroughly and we hope that you have also enjoyed the same way as we did. If you did so, please give us a thumbs up. It really means a lot to us. And if you have not done it already, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get notification of our upcoming adventures. So, ciao for now and see you soon. Till then, keep exploring.